Nozomi Okuhara was born on March 13, 1995, in Shizuoka, Japan, into a family that had no particular background in sports, yet her innate talent and determination soon set her apart. Growing up, Okuhara was active and energetic, and at the age of 5, she took up badminton after being inspired by her older brother, who was a badminton player at school. From the start, Okuhara demonstrated a natural ability for the sport, impressing her coaches and peers with her quick reflexes, speed, and agility. Okuhara's early training was at the Shizuoka Prefecture Badminton Association, where her talent began to develop. At the age of 11, she joined the Yonex Badminton Club, a prestigious institution in Japan that would become the breeding ground for her future success. Her coaches, particularly the renowned Tetsuya Okuda, noticed her potential and pushed her to work harder, helping her refine her skills in all aspects of the game. By the time she was a teenager, Okuhara was already turning heads with her performance in national competitions, displaying an excellent combination of speed, defensive skills, and court coverage that would become hallmarks of her playing style. Okuhara's rise to prominence began with her early success in national tournaments. As a junior, she won multiple national titles and earned recognition for her exceptional footwork and stamina. Her breakthrough came in 2012 when she was selected for the Japanese national team. Her style was a contrast to many of her contemporaries, as she focused on speed, agility, and relentless defense. This distinctive approach to the game made her stand out and set her on a path toward global recognition. Career peak. Establishing a global reputation. Okuhara's breakthrough on the world stage came in 2015 at the BWF World Championships in Jakarta, where she clinched the women's singles title in a thrilling final against the defending champion, Saina Nehwal of India. This victory made Okuhara the first Japanese woman to win a World Championships gold medal in singles, an achievement that not only placed her among the sport's elite but also marked her as a major contender in global badminton. This win was also notable for her unrelenting defense and precision, which would later become key features of her playing style. Her victory at the 2015 World Championships was just the beginning of a series of remarkable accomplishments in Okuhara's career. Throughout 2016 and 2017, she solidified her place among the world's top players with consistent performances on the BWF World Tour, making her a fixture in the upper echelons of the world rankings. Her ability to play long, intense rallies and outlast opponents became one of her most feared traits. As a result, she secured multiple titles at prestigious tournaments, including the All England Open, the Japan Open, and the Indonesia Open. The pinnacle of Okuhara's career came in 2016 when she won a bronze medal at the Rio Olympics in women's singles. This marked her first Olympic medal, cementing her status as one of the leading figures in women's badminton. Her stunning performance in Rio was highlighted by her determination, stamina, and technical precision, which allowed her to defeat some of the best players in the world on her way to the podium. One of Okuhara's defining moments came at the 2017 BWF World Championships in Glasgow. In a historic final, she faced P.V. Sindhu of India in a match that would go down as one of the greatest women's singles matches in badminton history. The two players exchanged stunning rallies in a high-octane, four-game final that lasted nearly an hour. In the end, Okuhara emerged victorious, capturing her second BWF World Championships title, becoming the first Japanese player to win two World Championship singles titles. Her victory was celebrated not only in Japan but also across the badminton world, as she demonstrated incredible mental fortitude and resilience to defeat a top-level opponent in such a close contest. Main achievements. A legacy of consistency and triumph. Throughout her career, Nozomi Okuhara has amassed numerous accolades and cemented her reputation as one of the most successful and consistent players in the history of women's badminton. Some of her key achievements include BWF World Championships. Okuhara won the BWF World Championships in 2015 and 2017, becoming the first Japanese woman to win two World Championship singles titles. Her triumph in 2017 was particularly memorable due to her intense, hard-fought final against P.V. Sindhu. Olympic bronze medal. At the 2016 Rio Olympics, Okuhara claimed a bronze medal in women's singles, a momentous achievement that made her one of the best players in the world and marked her first Olympic medal. Japan Open titles. Okuhara has won the Japan Open several times throughout her career, including victories in 2017 and 2018. Her success at home was a testament to her consistency and skill on the international circuit. All England Open victory. In 2016, Okuhara won the prestigious All England Open, one of the oldest and most competitive tournaments in the sport, defeating top-ranked players along the way. This title was another confirmation of her elite status in world badminton, world number 1 ranking. In 2017, Okuhara achieved the coveted world number 1 ranking in women's singles for the first time in her career, a position that reflected her dominance on the global badminton circuit. Consistency in major tournaments. Okuhara has consistently reached the finals and semi-finals of major tournaments, including the BWF World Tour Finals, the Indonesia Open, and the Korea Open, further solidifying her place among the sport's elite. Challenges and injuries. Despite her many successes, Nozomi Okuhara's career has not been without challenges. Injuries have played a significant role in hindering her progress at various points in her career. In 2019, she suffered a knee injury that sidelined her for a few months, preventing her from competing in several major events. These injuries not only affected her physically but also placed a mental burden on her as she worked to regain her form. Despite these setbacks, Okuhara's resilience has been one of her defining features. With the support of her coach and her dedication to rehabilitation, she made a successful comeback. Her ability to return to top form after each injury is a testament to her unwavering commitment to her career. Additionally, Okuhara has had to contend with the rise of younger, highly talented players from around the world, such as Tai Tzu Ying and Chen Yufei. The growing competition has made it increasingly difficult to maintain a top-ranking position. However, Okuhara's ability to adapt her game and continue competing at a high level has allowed her to remain one of the top contenders on the world circuit. Final years and continued influence. As Nozomi Okuhara enters her late 20s, she continues to remain a formidable player in world badminton. Although she faced increased competition and some injury setbacks in recent years, Okuhara's experience and resilience have allowed her to continue to be a strong competitor in major tournaments. Her presence in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics was significant, and although she did not win a medal, she reached the quarterfinals, proving that she remained a relevant force on the world stage. Okuhara has also become an influential figure in the development of badminton in Japan. As one of the sport's top female athletes, she has inspired a new generation of Japanese players to take up badminton. Through her successes and perseverance, Okuhara has helped elevate the profile of the sport in Japan, fostering greater interest and participation at the grassroots level. As she continues her career, Okuhara's legacy is already well established. She has inspired millions with her style of play. Her focus on speed, agility, and a relentless, never-give-up attitude. For many young players, she is a role model. And her journey serves as a reminder of what can be achieved through hard work and determination. Jordan Stoltz was born on May 25, 2004, in Green Bay, Wisconsin, USA, to parents who had little connection to the world of competitive sports. However, their son's natural athletic abilities would quickly make him one of the most talked-about young speed skaters in the United States. Raised in a family with a strong focus on hard work and perseverance, Stoltz developed a passion for sports from an early age. Stoltz's introduction to speed skating came as a result of his family's participation in various recreational activities. Initially, he participated in soccer and ice hockey. But it wasn't until he was around 6 years old that he took an interest in speed skating. His parents enrolled him in a local skating program at the Green Bay Speed Skating Club, where he began training and competing. From the moment he laced up his skates, Stoltz showed a natural ability to glide and turn effortlessly, an early sign that he had a unique talent for the sport. He quickly became a standout among his peers, earning praise for his excellent technique, agility, and determination. Haydn's coach, Kristen Schuler, saw potential in the young skater and guided him toward a focused training regimen that helped him develop the strength and stamina needed for higher levels of competition. Stoltz quickly progressed through local and regional competitions, winning several titles at the junior level. Early career. The path to national recognition. Jordan Stoltz's rise through the ranks of speed skating was swift. By the time he was 13, he was already competing in major regional competitions, often outperforming athletes who were older and more experienced. His skill set and speed continued to improve, making it clear that he was destined for greater achievements. At the age of 14, Stoltz earned his first national recognition when he secured a spot on the U.S. junior national speed skating team. He competed in multiple junior competitions, consistently finishing on the podium and establishing himself as one of the most promising young speed skaters in the country. By the time he turned 16, Stoltz was already participating in senior-level events, competing against seasoned athletes. Stoltz's breakthrough moment came in 2020, when he won his first U.S. Junior National Championship title in the 1000 mm event, marking him as a major contender in the sport. His performance was highly praised by coaches and experts, who recognized his incredible speed and ability to maintain composure in high-pressure situations. This victory solidified his place as one of the top junior skaters in the United States. The year 2021 marked another major milestone in Stoltz's career. At just 17 years old, he made his debut at the U.S. Senior National Championships, where he faced off against elite-level competitors for the first time. His performance in the senior event was remarkable. He finished in the top 10 in both the 500 meters and 1000 meters races, confirming that he was ready to take the next step in his career. Career peak: the rise to international stardom. In 2022, Jordan Stoltz made history by winning the U.S. Senior National Championship in the 1000 and 1500 meter races, firmly establishing himself as the country's top male speed skater. His victories at the senior level were especially impressive considering his young age, as he was competing against athletes who had years of experience on him. Stoltz's exceptional performances garnered significant media attention, making him one of the most promising speed skaters in the world. Stoltz's career peak came in 2023 when he made his debut at the World Speed Skating Championships. Despite being one of the youngest athletes in the competition, Stoltz was a force to be reckoned with, securing multiple top 10 finishes and setting personal bests. His performance in the 1000 mm race, where he finished in 4th place, was particularly noteworthy. Stoltz's result at the World Championships caught the attention of the international speed skating community and confirmed his status as an up-and-coming star. The 2023 season was also significant because Stoltz earned several podium finishes in World Cup events. His consistency and remarkable speed in the 1000 meter, 1500 meters, and 500 meter events made him a contender for the World Cup overall title in the near future. Stoltz's rise to the top of the speed skating world seemed imminent as he demonstrated an ability to compete with some of the sport's most accomplished athletes, such as the Dutch skaters Kai Verbeij and Thomas Krol. As Stoltz continued to build his career, he became known for his relentless work ethic and dedication to improvement. His skating style was characterized by precision, smoothness, and speed, allowing him to execute sharp turns and maintain momentum throughout his races. Stoltz's mental toughness also set him apart, as he was able to maintain his focus and composure even in the most challenging races. Main achievements: a trailblazing career. Jordan Stoltz's career has already seen numerous significant achievements. Below are some of the highlights that define his remarkable rise in the sport of speed skating. U.S. Junior National Championships, 2020. Stoltz's victory in the 1000 meter race at the U.S. Junior National Championships in 2020 was a key turning point in his career. This win solidified his status as one of the top junior skaters in the country and marked his arrival as a future star of the sport. U.S. Senior National Championships 2021-2022. Stoltz's victories in the 1000 meters and 1500 meter races at the 2022 U.S. Senior National Championships showcased his ability to compete at the highest level of American speed skating. At just 18 years old, Stoltz was able to defeat seasoned competitors and claim his place as one of the top skaters in the U.S. World Speed Skating Championships, 2023. Stoltz made his debut at the World Speed Skating Championships in 2023, where he impressed both his competitors and fans by securing several top 10 finishes. His performance in the 1000 meter race, where he finished 4th, was particularly noteworthy. World Cup podium finishes, 2023. Throughout the 2023 season, Stoltz secured multiple podium finishes in World Cup events, solidifying his status as one of the top skaters in the world. His consistency across different distances and events made him a formidable competitor on the global stage. Records and personal bests. Stoltz has continually improved his times and set new personal bests in multiple events. His dedication to refining his technique and increasing his speed has resulted in numerous record-breaking performances at both the national and international levels. Future potential and final years. Jordan Stoltz is still in the early stages of his career, and the future looks incredibly bright for this young speed skater. With his impressive performances on the World Cup circuit and his growing presence at international competitions, Stoltz has the potential to become one of the most dominant forces in the sport in the coming years. In the future, Stoltz's focus will likely shift toward Olympic glory, as the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina could be his first major chance to compete for an Olympic medal. His rapid progression through the ranks of international speed skating suggests that he will be a major contender in the upcoming Olympic Games, and many experts believe that he could add to his list of accomplishments with a podium finish in Milan Cortina. As Stoltz continues to evolve as an athlete, it is clear that his discipline, determination, and innate talent will continue to propel him toward greatness. His potential to break records, secure championships, and inspire the next generation of speed skaters is limitless. With each passing year, Jordan Stoltz is making a name for himself as one of the sport's brightest stars, and his impact on the world of speed skating will likely be felt for years to come. Eric Heiden was born on June 14, 1958, in Madison, Wisconsin, USA, to a family deeply rooted in athleticism. His father, John Heiden, was a prominent athlete who had participated in cycling and coached his children in sports, while his mother, Patricia, was a competitive skier. Growing up in such an environment, it was almost inevitable that Eric would develop a passion for sports at a very young age. However, his interest in speed skating began rather by chance. At the age of 12, Heiden was introduced to the sport of speed skating by his older brother, which immediately sparked his interest. The Heiden family lived near the Madison Ice Arena, and it was here that Eric first stepped onto the ice. His initial attraction to the sport was driven by a desire to beat his brother in races. Soon after, Eric began training seriously under the guidance of the legendary coach, Diane Hallam, who recognized his extraordinary talent. Heiden quickly became known for his exceptional work ethic and natural athletic ability, attributes that would define his career. By the age of 14, Heiden was already winning local races, and his skills on the ice rapidly advanced. His family, fully supportive of his newfound ambition, made sacrifices to ensure that he could travel and compete in higher-level competitions. Heiden's commitment to training and success was evident, and he soon became a regular presence on the national junior circuit, breaking into the elite. A rising star in speed skating. Heiden's rise in the world of speed skating was meteoric. By the time he was 16, he was already competing in national competitions, and in 1976, he secured a spot on the U.S. national speed skating team at just 18 years old. His debut at the World Sprint Championships that year marked the beginning of his dominance in the sport. Heiden's remarkable natural ability on the ice, combined with his relentless determination, propelled him to the top of U.S. speed skating. At the 1977 World Junior Championships, Heiden claimed his first major international title by winning the gold medal, solidifying his reputation as one of the most promising young talents in the sport. In the years that followed, his continued success at national and international events showcased his versatility as a speed skater, excelling in both sprints and long-distance races. Heiden's ability to adapt his skating technique to different distances became one of his greatest strengths, giving him a competitive edge over his opponents. Heiden's prowess on the ice earned him a spot in the 1980 Winter Olympics held in Lake Placid, New York. The Games would mark the peak of his career and cement his place in the history of speed skating. Career peak. The 1980 Winter Olympics. The 1980 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid was a historic moment not only for the U.S., but also for the sport of speed skating. At the time, Eric Heiden was a 21-year-old athlete who had already established himself as one of the top speed skaters in the world. But what transpired at these Olympic Games would make him a legend. Heiden's performance in Lake Placid is widely considered one of the greatest Olympic achievements of all time. He competed in 5 different events at the Games, an unprecedented feat for a speed skater. Over the course of the week, Haydn proved himself to be an unstoppable force, winning a record-breaking 5 gold medals, one in each of the 5 events he competed in. The 500 meters, 1,000 meters, 1,500 meters, 5,000 meters, and 1,000 meters. No other athlete had won 5 individual gold medals in a single Winter Olympics at that time, and Haydn's unparalleled success on the ice remains a benchmark in the history of the Games. In each event, Haydn exhibited a combination of speed, strategy, and endurance that was unmatched by his competitors. His victory in the 10,000 meters was particularly noteworthy, as he set a new Olympic record. With each race, Haydn's confidence and composure were evident, and his physical and mental preparation proved superior to the other skaters. His dominance in the 1980 Winter Olympics made him a household name not just in the United States but around the world. Haydn's achievements not only shattered records but also solidified his position as one of the greatest speed skaters in the history of the sport. His 5 gold medals made him the most successful athlete of the 1980 Winter Olympics, a title that still stands today for any male American Olympian in a Winter Games. Main achievements, record-breaking career and legacy. Eric Haydn's Olympic success was just one chapter of an illustrious career that included numerous titles, records, and accolades. Below are some of his most significant achievements. 5 gold medals in one Olympics, 1980. Haydn's 5 gold medals in the 1980 Winter Olympics remain a record for a male speed skater in a single Olympic Games. His feat was so extraordinary that it captured the attention of both sports fans and the general public, making him a global icon. His wins in the 500, 1,000, 1,500, 5,000, and 1,000 were historic and cemented his place as one of the greatest Olympians in history. World Championship success. Haydn was a dominant force at the World Speed Skating Championships throughout the late 1970s and early 1980s. He won a total of 6 World Championship titles: 1978, 1979, 1980, 1981, 1982, and 1983. His success in these championships helped establish his reputation as a complete athlete capable of excelling in all distances of speed skating. World records. Haydn set a total of 7 world records during his career, including several in the 500 meters, 1,000 meter, 1,500 meters, 5,000 meter, and 1,000 meter events. His ability to break records in a variety of distances further demonstrated his versatility and dominance as a speed skater. Inclusion in the U.S. Speed Skating Hall of Fame. In recognition of his contributions to the sport and his groundbreaking achievements, Haydn was inducted into the U.S. Speed Skating Hall of Fame, further solidifying his legacy as one of the sport's all-time greats. Post-skating career. After retiring from competitive speed skating in 1983, Haydn transitioned to a career in cycling. He continued to excel in the sport, becoming an accomplished amateur cyclist and participating in the Tour of America. Haydn's endurance and competitive spirit carried over to cycling, where he also earned several accolades. However, his legacy remains firmly rooted in his achievements on the ice. Final years and transition to broadcasting. Eric Haydn's decision to retire from competitive speed skating at the young age of 25 shocked the sporting world. Having reached the peak of his career, he chose to pursue a life beyond competitive sports. After leaving speed skating, Haydn pursued his interests in cycling and later attended the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where he studied medicine and completed his medical degree. In the 1990s, Haydn worked as a doctor in the field of orthopedics and sports medicine, furthering his commitment to health and fitness. Additionally, Haydn remained involved in the world of speed skating, taking on roles as a commentator and analyst for major events, including the Winter Olympics. He shared his extensive knowledge of the sport with audiences, providing insight into the techniques and strategies of elite skaters. His role as a commentator allowed him to stay connected to the sport he had so profoundly influenced. Choi Min-jong was born on September 9, 1999, in Seoul, South Korea, a country known for its excellence in short-track speed skating. From an early age, Choi exhibited a natural affinity for speed, balance, and athleticism, which would later propel her to become one of the most prominent figures in the sport. While many children in South Korea engage in various sports, Choi's journey into short-track speed skating began when she was just 7 years old. Her interest in skating was sparked by a desire to be like the athletes she watched on television, including some of the best short-track skaters of the time. Choi's parents, recognizing her potential, enrolled her in a skating school, where her talent quickly became evident. As a child, Choi Min-jong was determined, and this drive was apparent in her early practice sessions. By the age of 10, she began competing in regional tournaments, and by the time she was 11, Choi's skills had already started to stand out. She was quickly noticed by local coaches who saw the promise of a future champion. South Korea's history of success in short-track skating meant that competition at every level was fierce. But Choi thrived under the pressure, motivated by the challenge of competing with the best. Her early training laid a solid foundation for the remarkable career that was about to unfold. Breaking through. Early success and national recognition. Choi Min-jong's career in short-track speed skating accelerated as she moved into her teenage years. She started to make her mark in national competitions, where her exceptional speed and technique made her a standout athlete. Her breakthrough moment came in 2013, when at just 14 years old, she competed in the World Junior Short Track Championships and earned her first international medals, securing silver in the 500 meters and bronze in the 1000 meters. These performances put her on the radar of the international skating community and signaled the arrival of a new young talent in short-track speed skating. In 2014, Choi continued to impress, finishing as the top-ranked skater in her age group at the Korean National Championships. Her success at these national competitions was followed by impressive performances in international events, and she began competing in the World Cup circuit. At the 2014-2015 ISU Short Track World Cup, Choi made her presence known, securing podium finishes in various distances. Her confidence, explosive speed, and tactical intelligence on the ice made her one of the rising stars in short-track skating. Not only in South Korea but also internationally, Choi Min-jong's skill set and mental fortitude were clearly in line with the expectations set by South Korean short-track tradition, and she quickly gained recognition as a potential future Olympic champion. Career peak. Dominance on the world stage. The peak of Choi Min-jong's career came at a time when she had matured into one of the finest short-track skaters in the world. She continued to make history in both national and international competitions, with the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang being a defining moment of her career. In the 2018 Winter Olympics, Choi Min-jong delivered an extraordinary performance, making her mark as one of the best short-track skaters in the world. She took home 3 medals from the Games: a gold medal in the 1000 meters, a silver medal in the 1500 meters, and a bronze medal in the 3000 meters relay. This remarkable achievement not only established her as a dominant force in short-track speed skating but also made her one of South Korea's most beloved athletes at the time. In the 1000 meters event, Choi's victory was particularly notable. She fought through challenging conditions and executed flawless strategies to claim her first individual Olympic gold medal. Her silver in the 1500 meters and bronze in the 3000 meters relay cemented her status as one of the most well-rounded and accomplished skaters of her generation. Following the success of the 2018 Winter Olympics, Choi Min-jong continued to shine in major competitions, including the World Short Track Championships and the ISU World Cup Series. Her performance at the 2019 World Championships was another highlight in her career, where she captured her second consecutive World Championship gold in the 1000 meters and secured multiple podium finishes in various distances. These successes further elevated her status as one of the sport's top athletes. Main achievements and accolades. Choi Min-jong's career has been marked by numerous accomplishments and awards, including Olympic medals, 2018. Choi's gold in the 1000 meters, silver in the 1500 meters, and bronze in the 3000 meters relay were among her most significant achievements, solidifying her place as a top-tier athlete in short-track speed skating. World Championship gold medals. Choi has won multiple World Championship titles, including in the 1000 meters and the 3000 meters relay, showcasing her dominance on the world stage. World Cup success. Choi has consistently performed well in the World Cup circuit, securing numerous podium finishes and overall titles, particularly in the 1000 meters and 1500 meters. Asian Games gold medal. In addition to her world and Olympic achievements, Choi won the gold medal in the 1,000 meters at the 2017 Asian Winter Games, further solidifying her dominance in the sport. National Championships. Choi has been a fixture on the podium at the Korean National Championships, regularly winning titles and securing her place as the top female short track skater in South Korea. Her achievements in major tournaments have not only established her as one of the greatest short track athletes of her time but also as a national hero in South Korea, where her performances have been celebrated by fans and officials alike. Final years and legacy. As of the 2020s, Choi Min-jung is still active in short track speed skating, competing in international events and continuing to contend for top honors. Despite facing fierce competition from younger athletes, Choi's experience, technical ability, and racing intelligence ensure that she remains a top contender in her discipline. Throughout her career, Choi has evolved from a talented young skater into a seasoned and versatile competitor capable of thriving in both individual events and relays. While her focus has shifted to newer challenges in the sport, she remains committed to competing at the highest levels, including the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. Though Choi faced setbacks during the Beijing Games, her reputation as one of the sport's greats remains intact, and she continues to push for further successes in the international arena. Choi Min-jung's legacy as a speed skating champion will undoubtedly be defined by her Olympic triumphs, World Championship titles, and her status as one of South Korea's most decorated athletes. As she continues to compete at a high level, Choi's contributions to the sport of short-track speed skating inspire the next generation of athletes. Her resilience, work ethic, and sportsmanship will be remembered for years to come. Ratchanok Intanon was born on February 5, 1995, in the northeastern region of Thailand, in a small town called Sisaket. Growing up in a humble family, Ratchanok's early life was far from glamorous. Her parents, while not involved in sports at a competitive level, recognized her potential early on and encouraged her to take up badminton at the young age of 6. Intanon's natural athleticism and determination quickly stood out, and her coaches began to notice her exceptional talent for the sport. At the age of 8, Ratchanok's family moved to the capital city, Bangkok, where she began training more seriously. She joined the Bangkok Badminton Club, where her skills developed rapidly. Her dedication to improving her game paid off, as she quickly rose through the ranks of junior badminton competitions in Thailand. However, it wasn't just her speed and footwork that caught the attention of coaches and spectators. It was her mental resilience and fierce determination, traits that would become hallmark characteristics throughout her career. Ratchanok's early success in the sport came in 2007 when she won the Thailand U13 Championships, which was a sign of things to come. By the age of 14, she had already made a name for herself on the domestic circuit. Her parents, although supportive of her badminton journey, faced financial struggles, yet they remained committed to her success, making countless sacrifices to ensure that she could continue to pursue her dreams. Rise to prominence, career beginnings and international success. Ratchanok. Intanon's international breakthrough came in 2010 when she competed in the BWF World Junior Championships. At just 15 years old, she stunned the badminton world by winning the prestigious World Junior Championship in the women's singles event, making her the first Thai player to achieve such a feat. Her victory earned her widespread recognition and marked the beginning of what would become a storied international career. The win in the World Junior Championships was a testament to her rising talent and the hard work she had put into her training. From there, Ratchanok's career trajectory soared. By 2012, she began to make a mark on the senior circuit, earning her first major title at the Thailand Open. At this time, she was just 17 years old, and the badminton world was already beginning to take notice of her formidable playing style. Her aggressive attacking play, combined with her exceptional fitness and stamina, made her one of the most feared opponents on the tour. Her style of play, based on speed, precision, and powerful smashes, was complemented by her tactical intelligence on the court. She had a knack for reading her opponent's strategies and adapting to their styles, a trait that made her a formidable competitor. By 2013, she had already reached the semi-finals of multiple major tournaments, including the All England Open, and became one of the youngest players to make a significant impact on the BWF World Tour. Career peak. Breaking through and achieving global recognition. The peak of Ratchanok Intanon's career came in 2013 when she achieved a historic milestone by winning the BWF World Championships in Guangzhou, China. At just 18 years old, she became the youngest player in history to win a World Championships gold medal in women's singles. This remarkable achievement was a groundbreaking moment in the sport of badminton, not just for Thailand but for women's badminton as a whole. Ratchanok's victory was celebrated not only in her home country but also around the world, as she became one of the most promising players on the international badminton scene. In the 2013 World Championships final, Ratchanok faced Li Zhuirui, the top Chinese player and the reigning Olympic champion at the time. The match was a classic showdown, with Ratchanok's incredible speed and precision overcoming Li's experience and power. Ratchanok won the final in 2 straight sets, and the victory made her an overnight sensation in the badminton world. It was a moment of national pride for Thailand. And Ratchanok's victory was heralded as a major achievement for Asian women's sports. Following her victory at the World Championships, Ratchanok's success continued to build momentum. She secured multiple titles on the BWF World Tour, including victories at the Thailand Open, 2015, and the Indonesia Open, 2016, as well as a series of podium finishes at prestigious events such as the All England Open and China Open. She also became the first Thai player to break into the top 5 of the BWF World Rankings and reached a career-high World No. 2 ranking in 2016. Ratchanok's agility and quick reflexes on the court allowed her to dominate opponents, and her smash attack, combined with an ability to sustain long rallies, made her a fearsome opponent for players from all over the world. Her success over the next few years earned her recognition as one of the top women's singles players globally. Her ability to adapt her game to different playing styles, along with her consistency, contributed to her sustained presence among the elite players in the sport. Main achievements: a trailblazer in badminton. Ratchanok Intanon's career is a series of groundbreaking achievements, both on and off the court. Some of her main accomplishments include BWF World Championships Gold, 2013. Winning the BWF World Championships at the age of 18 made Ratchanok the youngest player in history to win a World Championships gold in women's singles. This achievement marked her as one of the brightest young talents in badminton. Olympic performance, 2016. Ratchanok represented Thailand at the 2016 Rio Olympics, where she advanced to the quarterfinals, finishing just short of a medal. Though she did not secure a podium finish, her performance demonstrated her potential on the world's biggest stage. Multiple BWF World Tour titles. Throughout her career, Ratchanok has captured numerous BWF World Tour titles, including the Thailand Open, 2015, the Indonesia Open, 2016, and the China Open, 2015. These victories contributed to her rise in the world rankings and solidified her place among the best players in the world. Top 5 World Rankings. Ratchanok consistently ranked among the top 5 players in the world for several years, a testament to her dominance in international badminton. Her career-high ranking of world number 2 in 2016 established her as one of the elite players in women's singles. ASEAN Games. Success. Ratchanok has enjoyed success at the ASEAN Games, where she won gold medals in both the women's singles and mixed team events. Her victory in the mixed team event at the 2018 Asian Games further exemplified her versatility and leadership as a team player. Injuries and challenges. While Ratchanok's career has been marked by incredible success, she has also faced challenges, particularly in the form of injuries. In 2017, Ratchanok experienced a series of injuries that caused her to take some time off from competition. These setbacks were frustrating, especially after a successful year in 2016, but Ratchanok's resolve and determination to recover were evident as she worked tirelessly through rehabilitation. Moreover, the growing competition from other top players such as Tai Tzu Ying, P.V. Sindhu, and Carolina Marin meant that Ratchanok had to continuously adapt and evolve her playing style to remain competitive at the highest level. While these challenges were daunting, Ratchanok's resilience allowed her to continue competing at the top of the game, with a string of consistent performances in major tournaments. Vreni Schneider was born on November 26, 1964, in Adelboden, Switzerland, a region known for its mountainous terrain and rich skiing tradition. She was born into a family with a deep connection to winter sports. Her father was a ski instructor, and the family lived in a location where skiing was an essential part of daily life. From a very young age, Vreni demonstrated a passion for the sport, and her parents recognized her natural ability on the slopes. At the age of 3, Schneider began skiing on the slopes of the Adelboden ski resort, a location that would later be synonymous with her success. Her talent became evident early, and by the time she was a teenager, she had already entered competitive skiing. Vreni's early years were marked by hard work and determination as she trained rigorously under the guidance of local coaches. In her early competitive years, Schneider showed remarkable promise, particularly in slalom and giant slalom. She participated in regional races, where her technique and ability to tackle difficult courses set her apart from her peers. Her persistence and consistency in these early competitions eventually earned her a spot in the Swiss national skiing team, setting the stage for her illustrious career. Career breakthrough and international recognition. Vreni Schneider's breakthrough on the international stage came in the early 1980s, when she made her debut in the FIS World Cup circuit. In 1983, Schneider earned her first World Cup podium finish, a significant achievement that confirmed her potential to compete at the highest level. At just 18 years old, she quickly became a force to be reckoned with in the world of alpine skiing. The following year, in 1984, Schneider made her Olympic debut at the Sarajevo Winter Olympics. Though she did not win a medal at this first appearance, it marked the beginning of her rise as a top contender. In the years that followed, Schneider began to dominate the slalom and giant slalom events, where she honed her skills to perfection. Her consistent performances helped her build a reputation as one of the most skilled and focused athletes on the World Cup circuit. Career peak and dominance in slalom. The late 1980s and early 1990s marked the peak of Vreni Schneider's career, as she solidified herself as one of the most successful alpine skiers of her time. Her natural talent, combined with her work ethic and dedication, allowed her to dominate the slalom and giant slalom events on the World Cup circuit. In 1988, Schneider secured her first World Cup victory in slalom, and this victory was only the beginning. Over the next decade, Schneider's performances were consistently dominant, and she became the most successful female slalom skier in history at that time. Her success was not limited to individual races. She became a fixture at the top of the overall World Cup standings, a feat that placed her among the best alpine skiers in the world. The 1990 World Championships in Vail, Colorado, were a turning point in Schneider's career. She captured her first World Championship gold in slalom, reinforcing her reputation as a top contender in the sport. Over the next several years, Schneider would continue to rack up both World Cup victories and medals at the World Championships, dominating the competition in the slalom and giant slalom disciplines. One of Schneider's most significant achievements came in 1989, when she became the first Swiss skier to win the prestigious overall World Cup title. She had already secured a series of victories and podium finishes, and this overall title was a testament to her skill, consistency, and resilience in the sport. Olympic success and historic achievements. Vreni Schneider's Olympic career reached its peak at the 1994 Winter Olympics in Lillehammer, Norway. Schneider was one of the favorites to win a gold medal, and she lived up to expectations. She triumphed in the slalom event, capturing her first Olympic gold medal. The victory cemented her place in the history books, making her the most successful Swiss female alpine skier of all time at the time. Her Olympic gold medal in 1994 was a result of her perfect technique, strong mental preparation, and her ability to perform under pressure. She also captured a silver medal in the giant slalom event at the same Olympics, further solidifying her reputation as one of the best all-around alpine skiers in the world. Schneider's Olympic success was just the culmination of a remarkable career that spanned over a decade. She became the first skier to win a World Cup overall title in 3 different disciplines: slalom, giant slalom, and combined. Throughout her career, Schneider had earned 2 Olympic golds, 1 silver, and a total of 5 World Championship medals, including 2 golds, 2 silvers, and 1 bronze. Her dominance in the slalom event remained a hallmark of her career, with 35 World Cup slalom victories to her name, making her one of the most successful slalom skiers in history. Main achievements and records. Some of Vreni Schneider's key achievements and records include World Cup wins. Vreni won a total of 55 World Cup races, with 35 victories in slalom and 19 in giant slalom, placing her among the best alpine skiers of her era. Overall World Cup titles. Schneider won the overall World Cup title in 1989 and 1995, confirming her versatility and dominance across all disciplines. Olympic gold medals. She earned 2 Olympic golds, slalom in 1994 and giant slalom in 1994, and 1 silver medal in the giant slalom at the 1994 Winter Olympics. World Championships. Vreni won 5 World Championship medals, including 2 golds, 2 silvers, and 1 bronze, with most of these achievements coming in the slalom and giant slalom events. Consistency in slalom. Schneider's 35 World Cup victories in slalom remained a record for many years, reflecting her dominance in the event. Her success in slalom was legendary, as she held a remarkable consistency in winning races. Retirement records. She retired as one of the most accomplished alpine skiers in history, with a total of 55 World Cup victories, a testament to her outstanding skill and determination. Retirement and post-skiing life. Vreni Schneider officially retired from competitive skiing after the 1998 season, ending her career at the age of 33. After her retirement, she continued to be an influential figure in the skiing world, working as a commentator and sharing her expertise on skiing techniques and tactics. She has since devoted much of her time to supporting various charitable causes, including programs aimed at encouraging young athletes in Switzerland. Schneider also remained involved in skiing, serving as a role model and a mentor to younger generations of skiers. In the years following her retirement, Schneider maintained a low profile, choosing to focus on her family and personal life. However, her legacy as one of the greatest alpine skiers in history continues to inspire athletes and fans alike. Antoinette de Jong was born on April 1, 1996, in Bovenkarspel, Netherlands, a town renowned for its rich history in speed skating. Growing up in the Netherlands, a country with a deep tradition in the sport, Antoinette was surrounded by the culture of skating from an early age. It was no surprise that she would follow in the footsteps of many Dutch athletes and become a speed skater. At the age of 5, Antoinette laced up her first pair of skates. Her initial introduction to the sport was casual, but her natural ability to glide across the ice quickly became evident. She soon joined a local skating club, where her skills were honed, and her passion for the sport grew stronger. Antoinette's early training was marked by both her dedication and her innate talent, attributes that would guide her throughout her career. Antoinette's rise to prominence in speed skating began in her teenage years when she started competing in junior competitions. She quickly garnered attention for her speed and technique, demonstrating that she had the potential to be a top-tier athlete in the sport. By 2011, she had already shown promise on the national level, securing a spot in the Dutch youth circuit and taking the first steps toward her international career. Early career and breakthrough moments. Antoinette de Jong's journey to the top of the speed skating world was marked by consistent improvement and determination. Her first major breakthrough came at the 2014 World Junior Championships, where she took home a bronze medal in the 1,500 meters. This result marked the beginning of her ascent in the international rankings, and from then on, Antoinette began to establish herself as a promising athlete with a bright future. Her next significant milestone occurred at the 2015 World Junior Championships, where she claimed her first gold medal in the 3,000 meters, solidifying her place as one of the top junior skaters in the world. With her powerful stride and exceptional endurance, Antoinette proved that she was a force to be reckoned with. Her success in junior competitions provided a glimpse into her potential at the senior level. In 2016, Antoinette transitioned to senior competition, where she immediately made her mark. She began competing in the World Cup circuit and steadily built her reputation. Her first breakthrough at the senior level came during the 2017-2018 World Cup season, when she won the 3,000 meters event at the Dutch National Championships, beating several seasoned competitors. This victory not only showed Antoinette's skill, but also her ability to perform under pressure. However, it wasn't just her performance in individual events that set her apart. Her ability to adapt to various distances made her versatile. And she quickly gained recognition as one of the rising stars of Dutch speed skating. Career peak. International success and world championships. The peak of Antoinette de Jong's career came in the 2018 to 2019 and 2019 to 2020 seasons, where she secured her place as one of the elite athletes in the sport. Her triumphs at the 2019 World All-Round Speed Skating Championships were particularly significant, as she won the gold medal in the 3,000 meters and finished second in the 5,000 meters, solidifying her status as a world-class long-distance skater. This victory was not only a personal achievement but also a testament to the strength of Dutch speed skating, with the Netherlands consistently producing top-tier athletes across multiple disciplines. Another notable highlight in her career came at the 2020 World Single Distance Speed Skating Championships, where she claimed a silver medal in the 3,000 meters and bronze in the 1,500 meters. Her performance at these events underscored her versatility and consistent excellence across different distances. These results were critical in solidifying her position as one of the world's top long-distance speed skaters. Antoinette also proved herself at the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, South Korea, where she competed in the 3,000 meters and 5,000 meters. Though she did not secure a medal in the individual events, her strong performances helped her gain invaluable experience and further sharpen her skills in preparation for future competitions. The Olympics were an important milestone in her career, providing a platform to compete at the highest level and gain international recognition. Throughout her career peak, Antoinette was known for her endurance, technique, and competitive spirit. Her consistent top finishes at World Cup events, along with her podium performances at World Championships, made her one of the top contenders in the sport, particularly in long-distance events. Main achievements and accolades. Antoinette de Jong's career has been marked by numerous accolades and achievements, establishing her as one of the premier athletes in the world of speed skating. Some of her most significant accomplishments include World Championships. Antoinette claimed gold in the 3,000 meters at the 2019 World All-Round Speed Skating Championships and silver in the 5,000 meters, marking a peak in her career. World Cup victories. She consistently finished on the podium in World Cup events, with several first-place finishes in the 3,000 meters and 5,000 meters during her peak years. Olympic competitions. While she did not secure an Olympic medal, Antoinette's 2018 Winter Olympics performances in the 3,000 meters and 5,000 meters helped her gain global recognition and set the stage for future successes. National Championships. De Jong's victories at the Dutch National Championships, including wins in the 3,000 meters and 5,000 meters, solidified her status as one of the best skaters in the Netherlands. Personal records. Throughout her career, Antoinette has set personal records in several distances, reflecting her continuous improvement and commitment to pushing the boundaries of her abilities. Antoinette's dedication to her sport and her exceptional performances have made her a role model for aspiring athletes. Her ability to balance technical skill with mental resilience has been key to her success, and her achievements continue to inspire the next generation of Dutch speed skaters. Final years, continued success and legacy. As Antoinette de Jong enters the later stages of her career, she remains a strong contender in the world of speed skating. While her peak years were marked by some of the sport's most prestigious titles, Antoinette's legacy is far from finished. She continues to compete at the highest levels, consistently ranking among the best long-distance skaters in the world. In the 2022-2023 season, Antoinette continued to be a prominent figure in international competitions, demonstrating that age is no barrier to success in the sport. While her podium finishes have been fewer in recent years, she has maintained her presence in the sport, continuing to compete at World Cup events and World Championships. Her resilience, focus, and passion for speed skating remain as strong as ever, ensuring that she will remain a respected figure in the sport for years to come. Looking ahead, Antoinette's goals are to continue to compete at the top level, with an eye on future World Championships and possibly the next Olympic Games. Although she may face stiff competition from younger athletes, her experience and legacy within Dutch speed skating make her a key figure in the sport. Mikaela Shiffrin was born on March 13, 1995 in Vail, Colorado, a town famous for its world-class ski resorts and rich history in alpine skiing. Growing up in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, it was almost inevitable that Shiffrin would develop an early love for skiing. Her father, Jeff Shiffrin, was a former ski instructor, and her mother, Eileen, was an avid recreational skier. Both parents played a crucial role in shaping her early relationship with the sport. Shiffrin's first experiences on skis came at the age of 2, when her parents introduced her to the slopes. By the age of 3, she was already skiing confidently and had a natural ability to navigate the terrain. Encouraged by her parents, she began to compete in local ski races and showed a remarkable aptitude for the sport. At just 8 years old, Shiffrin joined the Vail Ski Snowboard Academy to further hone her skills. Her dedication and talent quickly caught the attention of coaches and scouts, and by the age of 14, Shiffrin was already competing in national competitions. Her technical skills, combined with her mental focus and maturity, were apparent even at this young age. As she progressed in her training, it became clear that Shiffrin was destined for greatness. Her natural grace on the slopes, coupled with an unwavering commitment to improving her technique, set the stage for what would become an extraordinary career. Breaking through. Rising star in the skiing world. Shiffrin's ascent to the elite ranks of alpine skiing began in 2011, when she made her debut in the FIS Alpine Ski World Cup at the age of 16. Her first race on the World Cup circuit, a slalom event in Switzerland, marked the beginning of an illustrious career. While Shiffrin was still a teenager, she had already demonstrated a rare combination of speed, precision, and poise that made her a formidable competitor. In 2012, Shiffrin won her first World Cup race, a slalom event in Åre, Sweden, at just 17 years old. This victory made her the youngest American woman to win a World Cup race in alpine skiing, signaling her arrival on the world stage. She followed up this victory with another impressive performance, securing a win in Lienz, Austria, later that year. Shiffrin's talent in slalom quickly became apparent, and she was soon regarded as one of the best young slalom skiers in the world. Her rapid rise through the ranks continued in 2013, when she won her first World Championship gold medal in slalom at the World Alpine Ski Championships in Schladming, Austria. This victory established Shiffrin as a top contender in the world of alpine skiing, and she quickly became known for her consistency and skill in slalom, a discipline known for its technical challenges. Career peak. Dominating the world stage. By the time Shiffrin entered the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia, she was already a rising star in the skiing world, having won multiple World Cup races and establishing herself as the top contender in slalom. At the 2014 Winter Olympics, Shiffrin delivered on the world stage, winning the gold medal in slalom at just 18 years old, making her the youngest Olympic slalom champion in history. This victory catapulted Shiffrin into international stardom, and she became the face of American alpine skiing. Shiffrin's Olympic victory in Sochi marked the peak of her early career, but it was just the beginning of what would be an even more dominant era. She continued to excel in World Cup competitions, winning slalom titles season after season. In 2015, Shiffrin secured her first World Cup overall slalom title, and by 2017, she had cemented her place as the best slalom skier in the world. However, Shiffrin's versatility as an alpine skier became increasingly evident as she expanded her focus to other disciplines. In 2017, she won her first World Championship gold medal in giant slalom at the World Alpine Ski Championships in St. Moritz, Switzerland, further proving her versatility and broadening her appeal. Shiffrin's ability to dominate across multiple disciplines, including slalom, giant slalom, and even Super G, made her one of the most well-rounded skiers in the world. Throughout her career, Shiffrin's dominance was not limited to the World Cup circuit. She continued to collect numerous victories across all major events, including World Cup races in slalom, giant slalom, and Super G, further solidifying her reputation as one of the best in the world. One of the most impressive aspects of Shiffrin's career was her consistency. Year after year, she continued to win World Cup races and secure podium finishes, often with dominant margins. She became the first woman in history to win multiple World Cup titles in the same season across different disciplines, showcasing her versatility and depth of skill. Main achievements and accolades. Shiffrin's career has been filled with exceptional achievements and records. Some of her most notable accomplishments include Olympic gold medal, 2014. Shiffrin won the gold medal in slalom at the 2014 Winter Olympics, becoming the youngest ever Olympic champion in this discipline. Multiple World Cup titles. Shiffrin has won numerous World Cup overall slalom titles and has dominated the World Cup circuit since her breakthrough. World Championship gold medals. She has secured multiple World Championship gold medals in slalom and giant slalom, cementing her place as one of the most accomplished alpine skiers in history. World Cup race wins. Shiffrin has won over 70 World Cup races, making her one of the most successful women in the history of alpine skiing. World Cup overall champion. Shiffrin has won the prestigious World Cup overall title, further demonstrating her dominance across multiple disciplines. Multiple discipline success. In addition to her success in slalom, Shiffrin has excelled in giant slalom, Super G, and combined, showcasing her versatility across disciplines. These accomplishments are a testament to Shiffrin's skill, mental toughness, and ability to rise to the occasion in the most challenging of circumstances. Final years and legacy. As of the 2020s, Mikaela Shiffrin is still actively competing in the World Cup circuit and has continued to extend her legacy as one of the most accomplished and dominant alpine skiers of all time. Despite facing setbacks, including the tragic loss of her father in 2020, Shiffrin has remained focused on her skiing career and has continued to break records. In 2021, Shiffrin secured her third overall World Cup title, further solidifying her position among the best skiers of all time. As of the latest seasons, Shiffrin continues to be a dominant force in slalom and giant slalom, consistently securing podium finishes and competing for top honors. Shiffrin's legacy goes beyond her achievements on the slopes. Her focus, dedication, and sportsmanship have made her a role model for athletes worldwide. As the first American skier to win more than 70 World Cup races, she has become a symbol of perseverance, resilience, and excellence in alpine skiing. Moreover, Shiffrin's impact on the sport has made her a trailblazer for future generations of skiers. Janica Kostelic was born on January 5, 1982, in Zagreb, Croatia, to a family deeply rooted in the world of sports. Her father, Ante Kostelic, was a former alpine skier and a renowned coach, while her mother, Maria Kostelic, was an accomplished gymnast. From a young age, Janica was exposed to athleticism, and it was inevitable that she would embrace the world of skiing. The Kostelic family's deep connection to sports, combined with their rigorous training routines, set the foundation for Janica's extraordinary career. Growing up in the mountainous regions of Croatia, skiing became Janica's passion early on. At just 6 years old, she began skiing on the slopes, and by the age of 7, she was already participating in her first competitions. Her natural talent for the sport was evident from the beginning. Under the tutelage of her father, who was instrumental in shaping her early skiing technique, Janica's skills developed rapidly. Throughout her youth, she trained relentlessly and participated in regional and national competitions, steadily improving her performances. Her early years in the sport were marked by an unwavering focus and an inherent understanding of skiing mechanics. By her early teenage years, Janica had already gained a reputation as one of Croatia's top young skiers. Career breakthrough and rising to stardom. Janica's breakthrough moment came at the age of 16, when she made her debut in the World Cup circuit in 1998. Despite being a newcomer, she demonstrated remarkable resilience and speed. While her results were not immediately groundbreaking, her determination and consistent improvement were clear signs that she was a talent to be reckoned with. In the following seasons, Janica's performances began to improve drastically. She gained her first World Cup podium finish in 2001 when she secured second place in a slalom race. This result marked the beginning of her meteoric rise. By 2002, Janica Kostelic was firmly established as one of the most promising young talents in the world of alpine skiing. At the 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, Janica made history by winning 3 medals, 2 golds and 1 silver. She was the first athlete from Croatia to win an Olympic gold medal in skiing, and her dominance on the slopes marked a significant turning point in her career. Kostelic's impressive performance at the Winter Games earned her recognition as one of the finest alpine skiers in the world, particularly in the slalom and giant slalom events. Her gold medals in the slalom and combined events, along with her silver in the giant slalom, made her an overnight star. With these triumphs, Janica not only brought international attention to Croatian skiing but also became a symbol of determination and excellence for aspiring athletes worldwide. Peak career, dominating the World Cup circuit. After her groundbreaking success at the 2002 Olympics, Janica Kostelić continued to dominate the world of alpine skiing. The 2003 season marked a turning point in her career, as she became the most dominant force in women's alpine skiing. Her consistency, combined with her impeccable technical skills, allowed her to consistently challenge the best skiers in the world, regardless of the discipline. In the 2003 World Championships in St. Moritz, Switzerland, Kostelić won 3 gold medals in slalom, giant slalom, and super combined, reaffirming her place at the top of the skiing world. Her performances on the World Cup circuit were equally impressive, as she consistently earned podium finishes across multiple disciplines. By the end of the 2003 season, Janica had established herself as a skiing icon and was firmly in the hunt for the overall World Cup title. 2005 was another extraordinary year for Janica. She continued to dominate the slopes, and by the end of the season, she had amassed enough points to secure the coveted overall World Cup title. This achievement marked the pinnacle of her career, as she became one of the few athletes in history to win the World Cup overall title multiple times. In total, Janica won the overall World Cup title 4 times: 2001, 2003, 2005, and 2006, cementing her reputation as one of the greatest skiers of all time. Her success extended beyond the World Cup circuit, with numerous podium finishes and victories in the Winter World Championships and World Cup events. As she continued to excel in slalom and giant slalom, Kostelić's dominance became undeniable. She was a fixture at the top of the leaderboard, and her performances were consistently exceptional. Main achievements and records. Throughout her career, Janica Kostelić accumulated numerous victories, medals, and records that solidified her legacy in the world of alpine skiing. Some of her most notable achievements include Olympic gold medals, 2002 and 2006. Janica won a total of 4 Olympic gold medals, 2 in Salt Lake City, 2002, and 2 in Turin, 2006. She became the first woman to win 2 gold medals in a single Winter Olympics in alpine skiing since 1968. World Cup overall titles, 2001, 2003, 2005, 2006. She won 4 overall World Cup titles, making her one of the most successful athletes in the history of the competition. World Championship gold medals. Kostelić won 6 World Championship gold medals, including triumphs in slalom, giant slalom, and super combined events, World Cup victories, and podium finishes. Janica achieved 30 World Cup race victories and amassed a total of 60 podium finishes in her career, showcasing her dominance and consistency. Career Grand Slam. She became one of the few women to win the slalom, giant slalom, and super combined events at the World Cup, World Championships, and the Winter Olympics, a true testament to her versatility as an athlete. These accomplishments place Janica Kostelić among the greatest alpine skiers in the history of the sport, and she is regarded as a role model for aspiring athletes across the world. Injuries and retirement. Despite her unparalleled success, Janica Kostelić's career was marred by frequent injuries. She sustained a series of knee injuries, including significant damage to her ACL, anterior cruciate ligament, which severely impacted her career during the later years. Despite these setbacks, Kostelić showed remarkable resilience and returned to the slopes time and time again. After battling through injuries in the late 2000s, Janica officially announced her retirement from competitive skiing in 2015. Though she had already secured her place in the history books, her decision to retire came as a result of the toll that the physical demands of the sport had taken on her body. She retired with a total of 30 World Cup victories, 6 World Championship golds, and 4 Olympic gold medals, having established herself as one of the most successful and iconic skiers of all time. Jutta Leerdam was born on December 30, 1998, in 's-Hertogenbosch, Netherlands, into a family where sports played a significant role. From a young age, she exhibited athletic potential, but it was speed skating that ultimately captured her heart and shaped her future. Raised in a family that encouraged active participation in sports, Jutta began her journey into the world of speed skating at just 5 years old. Her parents, who had both been involved in competitive sports, recognized their daughter's burgeoning talent and supported her passion for ice skating. Leerdam quickly showed that she was more than just a casual participant in the sport. After her initial lessons at a local skating rink, she was enrolled in a skating club where her skills began to evolve rapidly. By the age of 12, Yuta started participating in competitive races, where she consistently outperformed her peers. Her natural speed, strong work ethic, and fierce determination set her apart from other skaters. As she moved through the ranks of Dutch speed skating, she caught the attention of coaches and athletes alike, marking the beginning of what would be a remarkable career. Early career and breakthroughs. Jutta Leerdam's talent became increasingly evident in her teenage years. She continued to impress at junior competitions, and by 2014, she made her mark at the Junior World Championships. Over the next few years, she participated in several national and international events, gradually making her name known in the world of speed skating. However, it was in 2017 that Jutta truly made a breakthrough on the senior level. That year, she claimed her first significant international medal in the World Cup circuit, establishing herself as one of the Netherlands' promising speed skating stars. By the time she was 19 years old, Jutta had already gained considerable experience in elite competitions, making her mark in various distances. Her consistency, coupled with her ability to perform under pressure, allowed her to rise quickly through the ranks. Her breakthrough moment on the international stage came at the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, South Korea. Although she was still a relative newcomer, she competed fiercely in the 1,000-meter and 1,500-meter events, showing glimpses of the speed and skill that would soon define her career. Though she did not secure a medal in her Olympic debut, her performance and potential did not go unnoticed, and she left Pyeongchang with a deep determination to return even stronger. Career peak. Dominating the speed skating world. Jutta Leerdam's career truly took off after the 2018 Winter Olympics. In the years that followed, she solidified her place as one of the most formidable athletes in the world of speed skating. The 2019-2020 World Cup season marked a turning point in her career, with Jutta taking home her first ever World Cup title in the 1,000-meter event. Her victories, which included podium finishes in multiple World Cup races, were proof of her growing dominance on the international scene. With each race, Jutta's confidence grew, and she began to fine-tune her technique, becoming an even more dangerous competitor. In 2020, Jutta reached the pinnacle of her career when she claimed her first World Championship title in the 1,000 meters, cementing her status as one of the most elite speed skaters in the world. Her victory was a significant achievement not only for her career but also for Dutch speed skating, which has historically been a powerhouse in the sport. Jutta's performance at the World Championships was a testament to her mental toughness, her precise technical ability, and her relentless drive to improve. Her victory marked the beginning of a new era in speed skating, with Jutta Leerdam at the forefront of the sport. Main achievements and accolades. Throughout her career, Jutta Leerdam has accumulated a number of prestigious accolades that reflect her dominance in the world of speed skating. Some of her most notable achievements include World Cup titles. Leerdam has secured multiple World Cup titles, particularly in the 1,000-meter and 1,500-meter events, where she has demonstrated unrivaled speed and consistency. World Championship gold. Her gold medal in the 1,000 meters at the 2020 World Championships was a defining moment in her career and marked her emergence as one of the sport's brightest stars. Olympic success. Jutta competed in the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, where she earned a silver medal in the 1,000-meter event, demonstrating her readiness to compete at the highest level and further solidifying her international stature. Personal bests. Leerdam has consistently set new personal records and national records in her specialty events, underlining her relentless pursuit of excellence and her determination to push the boundaries of her sport. World Cup victories. Leerdam has amassed numerous World Cup victories, particularly in the sprint events, making her one of the top contenders in the world. Her success in both short track and long distance events, combined with her exceptional mental fortitude, has made Jutta one of the most respected athletes in her field. Key characteristics: power, technique, and mental strength. Jutta Leerdam's success on the ice can be attributed to several key qualities that set her apart from other speed skaters. Her power and endurance are crucial in the longer sprints, where she demonstrates superior fitness. Yet, it is her exceptional technique that truly distinguishes her from competitors. Whether it's her precise skating form or her ability to adjust during high-stakes moments, Yuta is known for her consistent performance across various distances. In addition to her technical prowess, Yuta's mental strength has been a defining feature of her career. She has demonstrated an incredible ability to maintain composure during high-pressure situations, consistently performing in World Cup events and at the World Championships. Her relentless dedication to her craft and her desire to always improve have made her one of the toughest competitors on the international stage. Final years, continued ambition and focus on future success. As Jutta Leerdam enters the later stages of her career, she remains as focused and driven as ever. Having already reached the peak of her sport, her ambition to continue pushing herself further remains strong. The 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing was a pivotal moment for Jutta, where she captured her first Olympic medal in the 1,000 meters, adding an additional layer to her already impressive career. Moving forward, Jutta's eyes are set on adding more World Championship titles to her collection and making a strong push for gold at future Olympic Games. As she continues to dominate the World Cup circuit, there is no doubt that she will be a key contender in international speed skating for years to come. Her hunger for victory, combined with her work ethic and unwavering commitment to the sport, will likely keep her at the forefront of the speed skating world for the foreseeable future. Jutta has also become a role model for younger athletes, particularly girls, who see in her a reflection of hard work, resilience, and determination. Her success has already inspired a new generation of speed skaters, and her influence in the sport continues to grow both in the Netherlands and internationally.